KO, only one defeat. World Wrestler.
Be interesting to see how his...
Very good. Well, as we mentioned at the beginning, when he was the heavyweight champion of the world, just trying to establish...
over other ones, and Daniels is about a chance here in this fight.
I'm not looking up at him, puncher, but he can hurt you and maybe take you out with a flurry.
He can have that sudden explosive...
Establishing the left jab with the right hand. Start the jab and go to the...
With more zip, and Daniels kind of...
really thought Czyz had come out a little quick.
He's not entirely certain he can...
Point. He made that mistake in the first fight with Prince Charles.
Williams survived. He came on to win the fight.
And went to the head. Czyz, the mustache, both of them are Cuban gentlemen, trying to change his style a little.
Told the people so they could have changed. Very one-sided in their fighter than I am.
And it looks like Czyz is trying to get his counter off it. And there, he starts with a
mark of a seasoned Robert Daniels. He's cutting off the ring. Knockout here.
So he's been in the ring like a cool cuss to wait Czyz out. Maybe let Czyz here right on the nose. Look at the intensity.
To which punch he's going to let the jab.
Two guys in harm's way. You're just waiting a cruiserweight championship. Good right hand hurt Czyz. He hurt him with a...
Aspects of Bobby Czyz, the ability to double up with his left hand. He got one in, he ducked a punch.
Champion. He's sizing Czyz up.
Jab, which is a good win by Tommy Parks to the ropes at the end of round 2.
Stalk.
Low a little bit more now.
Those punches in threes. 1, 2.
Subtle movement, smart movement. Movement that can keep him in position to throw it in.
Is the IBF champ, Emilio Duran.
Fighter to trying to get a heavyweight title. Built some ground when Daniels is charging forward so that he can counter.
Got to be careful. Good right hand. Now he wants to slug, and Tommy Parks said don't slug with...
Yeah. Somebody who is fighter as he is in the corner, he still has that aggression.
This is almost like a chess match. That's why A.J. Liebling called it the sweet science. Czyz may enjoy fighting off the ropes, but he got hit with a left hook, and still he comes back. Makes Daniels miss. Coming down to the end of round number 3. Sketch was a pretty good right uppercut by Daniels. These two guys surprised one another. May fall to Bobby Czyz and Daniels in the pink.
Has to utilize his movement here.
Czyz has been a brawler.
Convinced him that he did not have to stay out. They figured you've got a certain amount.
Did you ever have the feeling that Daniels is built like a...
Turned the course of this fight the last couple of rounds from a strength standpoint.
That you better be quick with your head. With that one right. Round number 4. Well, this one is for the double.
More and using his left hand. He doesn't want to be on the ropes here.
Came off the ropes and good. 25 seconds remaining in round number 4. Czyz peeking in and picking his shots and gets caught in a less than 10 seconds.
Rumble in the squared circle. The right hand landing in there as he comes in close to Czyz, trying to land the counter right, does sneak one in there. And again, he's over the top of it, but he does get a good left hand to the body, and Daniels chimes in with a 2-punch combination of his own. You get the feeling this
dope Mims.
Realize they're not him, and they go for Czyz that old way would mean jabbing here and not being
out here. We're in round number 5.
To catch his stride, nice as Czyz was coming in. And
every time I think he's got Czyz in bad shape.
Hoping that he can come storming out as he is sold on Daniels in.
Good right hand. Power from light heavyweight.
And he probably won't.
Just box him.
Exactly what his corners would say.
So, David.
Well, he's showing bursts of energy in each. He lost on that exchange there.
Daniels started him off with shots to the short ribs. And believe me, those hurt. Notice the left. Now Czyz can't seem to get out of the way of his left hand. Daniels for a 20-fight fight. VA cruiser.
Part of the guy as he is, this one.
Really, of course, VA champion. This is his real debut, and he's a very, very tough fight, defending his title in Spain. And the irony about the fighter. Now Chez flow, the ebb changes for a moment. Each from dead.
A fine battle, this type of fight. Chance come on to wrap this program for a different look.
Before you know, it's a question to do that, Bobby. Short ribs are a short road to other punches. Notice that he doesn't cut, but he puffs up. This guy Daniels is a strong Bobby up and dancing up. Nearing, gone halfway through a cruiserweight championship of the world. Oh, Chez got hurt. So to loop the right hand, short right to the ribs, Chez has got to be careful puncher, David.
People who the boxers, and so you have the big opponent to get
right to the short ribs.
Daniels has been about has respected his power.
The left hook, the guy now is throwing a right hand. But notice he throws the left hook off of it. Weak spot as he throws right cross to death.
Also left hook to death. The thing with Chez, he's trying to pick
psychologically has got a lead over the other guy. Will short distance guy, an anaerobic. Can he be an Bobby puffing around the face, as you can see.
Well, he tried to answer those questions 10 strong rounds in that one in his first fight, rounds in 6.
Blow your nose even more. Had too many fights for that.
Took by Chez. He is trying to lure Daniels in, but he caught a couple shots there.
Good right hand by Daniels, the shorter puncher of the two. He comes at you pretty much up the middle. Jab, uppercut with the left hand and with the right hand too. Attrition. Round number 2 for 12 for the WBA Cruiserweight title. Chez in the black trunk.
So the pace of this, he's had to move the one. It's been a good pace. What's bothering, they think he's not expending. He may be letting this one get a concession to time, that he has to be smarter in there. But
Harder than we thought. Now it's Daniels who's throwing looping right hand and has gone away from the body and is hunting the head.
He's also not down there, and that's why he has not been able to get combinations off, but he sure looks to find himself. He's
David, as he just said, fighter tends to circle the other fighter instead of stepping to the side of the jab. And a left hook.
And Chez looked at his eye after that and rubbed it a little bit, thought he might have been cut, but he wasn't. He's trying to take this thing on his smarts.
Left hand. Good.
Daniels is winning the count.
Less than 10 seconds. A cruiserweight, the man in the pink, is here in the state of New Jersey.
Behind it and usually ended fights that fighter.
And Chez in his later years is learning, but he better get out of the way of that right hand.
Punch very well. This is shaping up to be in this.
And with little Joe Daniels, he knows how to fight. That left hook to the body off the miss tells you that. Navel to the back.
More is for Daniels to be utilizing that jab more to set up punching, has been then pop the right hand.
Good right. I have the feeling Daniels is tiring a little. Chez apparently caught a second win. Good fighter.
So far, this has been an excellent personality change for Bobby Chez. Brawler, more often a boxer in this fight, punching when he thinks he has to.
Parks is going to yell at him in the corner, hurting him. Less than 10 seconds in round number 9.
He got forced into the ropes that he had to stand it.
Little less than 9. Daniels cornering Chez again. Throwing bombs at him. As he got him in trouble. No, Chez trying to fight his way out now. Made to fight, he comes back.
Yeah, but he started the problem by retreating into the corner, which is where Daniels...
But they're both 188 points. Crowd now picks up that chant again. Bobby, Bobby, Bobby.
Chez is trying to show diversity in his style. And wants to take some time so that Daniels does not know everything.
Daniels ducks his head down that way if Chez uppercuts him.
That jab for Chez has been a surefire thing for him here. But the last couple rounds, he has been spending more time against these ropes. a possible indication of fatigue.
Ooh, he aimed a right hand for destruction and missed. Now he got him with the right arm.
And these are light heavyweight's punches as he tries to become a cruiserweight.
He's loading up with the right hand. Now it has become a brawl. Forget the science. Daniels missed the hook and got hit with a right. I don't know whether Czyz has got enough power left, though.
Shots coming in over the top of his jab, and Daniels is pressing the attack.
You couldn't ask for more than that. But that Daniels is a dandy fighter.
Yet, ironically, the less the crowd is in the fight, it might be better for Czyz.
For Czyz, yeah. Gets wild, you mean?
Frustrating style seems to be his ticket tonight.
We said before, guy lowers his head at, and there's that. By the way,
go along with this quickly. I wouldn't. They would have told him he was mayor if he wanted to know that. They to his insecurity.
His mouth a little bit open.
And Daniels has looked great when he instantly enough.
Headhunter again. He stopped throwing to the ball.
One of those weird fights. I'd say, yeah, you beat him up.
Trying to retrieve what had been a great schedule for 12.
You sense that, well, he has not been in situations, ways to escape, and he had to come up with something else. And that's
when he beat him tonight. You got to smash. He's got guts.
And 2 or 3 punches flying. By a knockout if he could get it into close range. But
Honeymoon, he'd like to knock this guy out. What do you think, Dave?
I to this round and have him winning this round, going into the final round, which then would mean that Daniels would need the knockout on mine.
Notice that Daniels the stalker, Czyz on a bicycle a little bit, but with a good right hand and a good left jab.
And Daniels is
got hit with a hard left hook. Czyz making a mistake.
By Daniels, and of course going to be towards the end of the fight. Pay too much attention to it. Simply wins the fight behind the jab.
Tell you one thing, he really caught a second win. Good left hook by Czyz, and he takes a hard right in return.
And yet, he could be lured into a masterful performance if my card comes through him, and finding the one sure way.
Bell cannot save a final round, and there's just a little more than
here. He's bordering on winning second division. Pitcher maybe who's develops a curveball and becomes more successful. And Bobby is doing it on spot.
Right, you and I.
6th divisional title.
Less than 30 sudden decides he wants to slug it out again.
You can't control emotions which take over techniques.
10, 5, 4, 3, 2. It is over. It is over. We await a decision and the
by split decision and new cruiserweight champion of the world.